Welcome to Technology, Paul. This is going to be a bit of a quicker video this week. We're talking about Apple AirTags. As you know, the Apple AirTag was announced on April 20th at Apple's Spring Loaded event there, and it started shipping at the end of April, and I just got mine. Now, you might have already seen this, but a little while ago, I did a video on the Tile Bluetooth trackers, which is a competing product, and I think that product is totally worth some consideration as well, because they have a lot of similarities, and I'll link that video down below in the description. Now, as for AirTags, I want to give you the quick rundown on the unboxing, the setup, the user experience, and some of my initial thoughts as well. So let's dive in. So inside the box, you'll find one Apple AirTag, unless you purchase the 4-pack. On the front side, you've got a white face with the ability to customize the engraving if you decide to order it online. I went with the unicorn emoji, mostly because I thought my son would find it funny. On the back, you've got a silver backplate with the nice shiny Apple logo on it. This backplate actually comes off if you want to switch out the CR2032 battery. That's one of the major pluses of the AirTag, something people have been pleasantly surprised about, because honestly, I don't think anyone really expected Apple to use a replaceable battery. So well done, Apple. I also got my hands on the leather key ring, which I think is pretty nice. It's a simple design, but it seems sturdy enough. You simply slip the AirTag into the top and secure it with one single button that snaps closed in a snug and satisfactory way. Ironically, the leather keyring actually costs more than the AirTag itself. There are, of course, cheaper options through Apple's website, and there's already an entire ecosystem of third-party AirTag cases on Amazon and elsewhere. The actual setup of the AirTag is as simple as it gets. All you have to do is have the AirTag near your iPhone, and you'll get this nice half-screen prompt slide in from the bottom, which is an elegant spinning AirTag asking you to press continue to set it up. You can name the AirTag with one of the predefined options there, or you can set a custom name of your choosing. Plus, you get the option to choose an emoji that gets associated with your AirTag as it shows up on your phone. I chose the unicorn since I already have the unicorn on my AirTag anyways. Then the AirTag gets registered to your Apple ID, so it will show up in the Find My app on any of your Apple devices. And that's it, after which you are all set up. So once you've got it set up, you'll see a new tab in the Find My app called Items. Click on the items and boom, you'll see your AirTag right in the list there. And if you tap into it, you'll see a map on the top half of the screen, either showing its live location or its most recent location. On the bottom half of the screen, you'll get a couple of options as well. You can ask your AirTag to play a sound, which creates an audible melody, which should make finding your AirTag a bit easier. The right button to that depends on what type of iPhone you have. If you're like me and you haven't upgraded to the latest and greatest iPhone, in other words, you have any iPhone older than the iPhone 11, you will see a directions button. Basically, that just opens up Apple Maps to draw a route for you to the device. It's really great if your AirTag is a bit further away from you. Not so great if it's under a nearby couch cushion or something. That's where the newer phones with ultra wideband technology really come into play. See, with those phones, the direction button is actually replaced with a find button. This is a precision finding mode to help you find a nearby AirTag. It shows a big arrow on the screen pointing you in the right direction, and it even knows the distance between you and the AirTag. It's impressive stuff. Beyond that, you can also turn on a notification like notify when found, for example, which is a great feature if you're not actually sure where your AirTag has gotten to. Or you can set it to lost mode, and this uses the network of all of the iPhone users out there, and so in theory it makes it a lot easier to find, because as long as it's within Bluetooth range of other iPhones that might be passing by, then you're in luck. So just don't lose your iPhone in a cornfield and you should be good. Okay, so you've probably heard a bunch of great stuff about the AirTags by now, and you've probably watched some reviews as well. So let me focus on a couple of the negatives, which I think will help give you a bit of a balanced picture here. First of all, and this is a minor detail of course, but I noticed when I unboxed the AirTag that the Apple logo on the back and the unicorn on the front were not actually aligned so that the top of the graphics were pointing in the same direction. Obviously not a big deal, and it has no effect on how the product actually operates. I just thought, hey, this is Apple, and it just seems strange that they didn't pay attention to this little detail. Next up, and this is somewhat of a downer here because older phones, older than the iPhone 11, can't use the precision finding option. I understand the technological reason because older phones don't have the ultra wideband chip, which enables it. Now, I sort of feel that they could have done something of a halfway version for older phones. They still have Bluetooth, of course, and so they should have been able to do some kind of mode where it at least gives you like a hot or cold directional type piece. You know, they still sell the iPhone XR on their website, which is the phone that I have. And so it's a tad disappointing that a phone that they still sell today actually can't take advantage of this feature. And last, the one big issue is that you can't share the location of an AirTag with members of your family, not even members of your Apple family sharing program. I really don't know why they left this out. You know, I'm hoping that they have every intention to build this feature in as soon as possible. You know, if you put an AirTag on a pair of car keys, it stands to reason that other members of your family might also want to be able to find those keys if they have to. For comparison, our tile trackers do have this feature and we love it. So this is an area where Apple clearly falls short. So there you have it, a pretty quick video today, but I wanted to give you some thoughts on the AirTag. It's a great concept, a beautiful design. It's lacking in a few areas, but I'm overall quite impressed with it. And here's the bottom line. It's really not so much better than our tile trackers. And that's just it. It really doesn't have to be. Because it's part of the Apple ecosystem, it gets inherent advantages. Like just being able to open up the Find My app to find the location of your AirTags. It's the same app you're already using to track your other Apple devices as well as potentially family members. You also get the precision finding option on the newer iPhones there. And really that's something that third-party developers won't get access to because Apple's using proprietary technology there. So for those reasons and more, the AirTags don't really have to be head and shoulders above the competition. In fact, they just have to be good enough. And I think Apple will win over the Bluetooth tracker market, at least for people who have iPhones. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click that like button so more people can find the content, and subscribe for more technology, Paul. I post new videos every single Friday. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next one.